What industry is a lot shadier than it seems? My dad knows a story from someone who works for a nationwide grocery chain. They have to deal with an Italian mafia to import balsamic vinegar. Dietary supplements. It's gotten better, but there's still a lot of half-truths and whole lies. Not all that long ago it was seriously like the wild wild west. Eyewear. Luxottica owns a large majority of eyewear and holds a virtual monopoly on the market. They control all prices and will crush competition. The only reason eyeglasses and sunglasses are so expensive is because of price gouging. Scholarly journals. The actual research is usually paid for by the government. When it isn't paid for by the government, it's paid for by a foundation, or in pharmaceuticals by a corporation that is developing a drug. The people who vet the research are all paid by their respective universities. All the journal does is distribute it. Yet they charge way more per page than anyone else who just distributes other people's writing. The plastic industry. They focus on telling the individual to recycle as a way to fix the global trash crisis. The real focus should be on companies that mass-produce plastic and label it as recyclable, but recycling companies cannot actually recycle the materials. It costs too much to recycle certain materials, and no one is willing to buy them. The non-profit world, unfortunately. Most people at the top are in it to make a name for themselves, and don't usually care about the mission of the organization. The tire business. Tires are a scam and shouldn't cost anywhere near what they do. Everyone along the supply chain is making bank. It's one of the industries I would love to see disrupted. Seriously, gentlemen's clubs aka strip clubs. I worked as a bouncer DJ for many years in a couple clubs, and there is a lot going on in the background that is shady as hell. Not only from the dancers but also bartenders, bouncers, management, owners, etc. Politics. Like however shady you think it is, I promise you it's shadier. Rent to own. They prey on the poor, and you pay way more than what the item is actually worth, let alone selling for. I have no proof of this, but the high-end art industry. I 100% believe most of it is just to launder money. Meat industry. The factories are straight up disgusting, not hygienic, and they break so many regulations it's ridiculous. But OFC, when an inspection comes, everything is in order. I actually learned this from Netflix. Gold. Apparently a large part of the US gold industry is a front for drug cartels to launder money. The glasses industry, spectacles, or sunglasses. Almost every brand is owned by a single company, Luxottica, and they set prices as high as they please. They buy competition out of the market and raises prices unreasonably high. One of their managers once said, "The cost of something is as high as people are willing to pay for it." If Reddit is to be believed, most car washes are probably just fronts to launder money through. Well, that's why there's wash in the name. Ticketmaster is as shady as it seems. Comcast has at least made an effort to turn their public image around. Ticketmaster is doubling down like a bunch of cunts. Health supplements. You expect shoddiness with any multi-level marketing, but health supplements particularly are so super shady. Art. I heard a lot of the plain color paintings that are sold for ridiculous prices is for money laundering, but if it's not, then I don't know who in their right mind who buys a plain white painting for like $200 million. Some shoe companies like Nike have been accused of using child labor in Taiwan. That's pretty much all of them. All the big names are made in sweatshops. One word: horses. No, not the racing, but the owners. A good racing or breeding horse can be insured for millions of dollars. It's common for these horses to no longer have any use, e.g. can no longer race, or become infertile, but still perfectly healthy otherwise, so no payout. Many owners will inflict injuries to claim insurance, which can end up killing the horse. Recovery residences and halfway houses. Most of them are run by someone whose only credentials are being in recovery themselves. I am going to say commercial realty. Those guys can make career earnings in a single deal. They make money leasing, subleasing and subleasing that sublease. They make money when an economy goes up or down. They never take a hit when others struggle hard to stay afloat. It is all cronyism and nepotism in that industry too. Most of the commercial realtors I know are a bunch of crazy drug addicts too. I will just summarize it as being parasitic. Water bottles, they sell water for prices thousands of times higher than just pouring yourself a glass at home and produce mountains of unrecycled plastic all under the guise of it being cleaner than tap. It commonly isn't. The water bottle industry is built on a lie and has made the earth much worse for their own profit. Not really an industry but mattress firm. You ever notice how many mattress firm stores are in your town? I've seen mattress firm stores that are right across the street from each other. How many people are buying mattresses? Seriously, I never see anyone inside a mattress firm.